What's going on, people? We got a crazy video today. We picked up the biggest collection that we've ever gotten. I handed over $100,000 cash today, which was absolutely insane. And the guy had some killer inventory. I know I look a little disheveled. My wife just gave birth to our firstborn son. But anyways, enough about that. Let's get into the video.
Hey, Christopher.
Oh, nice to meet you, Zach.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. How was the drive?
It was not good, but I'm here. So it's a lot of bumps, and hopefully the Legos made it okay.
Yeah, I drove all the way from
Fort Wayne.
Again?
Fort Wayne, Indiana. About 6 hours.
Okay, well, I hope the Legos showed up all good.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what's going on.
You want to open it up?
Yeah,
All
I'd
right.
love to. I don't think I've ever seen this much Lego in one collection before. This is the biggest collection we've ever bought. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How deep is this U-Haul?
This is a 26-footer. So I believe the collection is 1,700 new, 480 used.
You're saying sets?
Yes.
So it's like almost 2,200 sets.
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of Lego.
So all the boxes are the ones that were too big to fit in a bin, or it took the whole bin, so it kind of made the bin pointless.
Okay.
So
I gotcha.
the boxes were in a walk-in closet. I had 2 in the basement. I made custom shelves for, so they wouldn't stack on each other.
Oh, okay.
And then the bins, of course, they stack 7 tall. I think there's 6 tall in here.
Yeah, that's a good way to do the smaller sets.
Yeah, this took my entire garage stacked up.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much floor space you have.
It was pretty impressive seeing you in that garage.
Oh, thanks.
With all
I believe
stuff.
it was 3 days of the Fitbit saying over 110 flights of stairs a day, carrying them all.
I've got the first 3 pictures. I'm like, wait, that could not be the whole collection. And then I saw like all the extra totes.
Yeah, then the totes came.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm excited to go through all this.
It's I'm not excited to pull it all out, but
Yeah.
that is good. I mean, it's a sad day, but happy in the same time. It's kind of weird.
What are you feeling right now? What's your thought process?
A few weeks before I got a hold of you guys, I started thinking like, well, maybe it's just taking up too much space in my house in Fort Wayne. So I got the inventory. I think I emailed you guys. You said, well, get us the inventory list. We'll just look at that. And so then I sent that. You guys got back with me, and you kind of gave me a number. And I thought, oh, okay, well, I'm just starting the process. I really kind of wasn't ready to go. And then we came to agreement, and I'm like, oh, I guess we're ready to go. and it's like, it just like all day that day, I was pretty down, just like, oh. But now they're Lego, they should be played with, and they've just been sitting in my basement. So I'm happy to get them out. So
that's okay. That's cool. I mean,
yeah,
they're meant to be opened, and we'll find people to enjoy them.
Yeah, I just needed to go through the grieving. So
yeah,
I think
totally
grieving
fine.
was carrying them out of the basement.
It's kind of funny. You sent your daughter off to college, and you're saying your Lego all the way. It saved like 2 weeks.
Yep, away it goes. So
yep,
I've got a big empty house now.
Fill it up with something else, I guess.
Yeah, maybe I might buy more Lego.
Got Lego you're ready to sell? Bring it in to Wabi Bricks at 822 South Main Street, West Bend, Wisconsin, 53095. We're buying collections big or small, from minifigs to massive sealed sets. Don't live nearby? No problem. Just email us at wabibricks@gmail.com and we'll make it happen. And if your collection is worth over $50,000, we'll even travel to you. Fast offers, real cash, no hassle. Sell your Lego the easy way, only at Wabi Bricks.
I say I handled all the valuation of this one. I put a lot of trust in it. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, this one's falling apart. How about I take the lid off and you catch this?
Take the lid off?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's...
I guess. Yeah, that was a lot smoother than I thought it would be.
Sorry about that. I
That's
almost
okay.
took that one apart.
I mean, I'm not surprised it didn't make it. It wasn't being supported by anything inside there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fragile already. So, like, a lot of movement back and forth, up and down. Like, how confident are you this is a good buy?
You're on there? Careful, it's coming. And then, other than the ones you have right there, anything saran wrapped is an open box. I just saran wrapped it so nothing would fall out during travel.
Okay.
So it's like a game of Jenga.
It really is. I'll have this one. That one there.
Yeah.
That one I kind of want to try to keep that one as nice as possible.
Sitting there seeing money.
It's a very nice one, especially when it's in a box like this.
Are these like all the Bricklink sets?
No, these look like
No, they're
like
just-
those with UCS.
If they're sitting in my basement, I never open them up, thinking they'll stay better condition that way.
This is gonna take up like the entire back.
This is probably one of my favorite sets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That one's cool.
That was my.
That one's a classic.
Dude, this is crazy. There's an ATOT dropship in the middle. Yeah. Super Star shirt.
These are all
Okay.
used ones, but
These are all used right
yeah,
here?
pull the saran wrap ones or used ones. 'Cause you probably want the pieces.
I gotcha. Okay. That's a pretty clean set.
So this has been in the closet a while. I even put special lighting in so that way when I turn the light on, nothing would get sunburnt type thing.
If it's in the closet, how would it ever see the sun?
But if you turn on a incandescent bulb in your closet, like a walk-in closet, it'll burn the boxes too.
Oh,
Over
so you
time.
got a special light bulb?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't?
That year, those browns shattering
Yeah,
like
these
glass.
browns are not great.
Probably this load might be it.
For the non-tote stuff?
Could be
Okay.
it.
Cool. Then we're running out of shelf space. So
Yeah, well,
that's perfect.
I just made my problem your problem, running out of shelf
Oh.
space.
Oh, the carousel, that's a good one.
Oh, look, how did you sort them by bag number?
Kind of got some OCD going on.
No, that's a good thing.
So they're sorted by bag number, and then they're sorted by color.
Oh my gosh.
It's not every set, but almost all of them were done like that.
Wow. Good work.
That was that way I can build them again.
Do you have a single Lego left in your house?
I have the original Disney castle,
Okay.
and then the Stranger Things.
Oh,
So my daughter and I built both those, and I bought cases, and they're in her bedroom, which of course now she's moved out of.
those are special.
Sentimental ones, yeah.
I don't blame you for keeping those. That's the most important Lego sets for me too. Is the stuff that I remember as a kid, and then it's the ones with the nostalgia factor.
Yeah, and just sitting down and building with her, I would find the parts, and she'd snap them together and everything. We built them during the pandemic and everything, so it gave us something to do when she was young.
Yeah, those are like memories. You
Yeah.
can't get rid of that.
Yep.
I'm very excited for this collection. This is by far the best collection we have ever bought. It's such a good fun variety too. The used sets though, we won't even have to piece verify. We'll just be able to sell them as is the way he took care of them. What's going on in there? Oh, a bunch of battle packs. The freaking PT. Okay, put this on the ground. I gotta open this. Oh my gosh. The bark speeder. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Dude, after seeing all this stuff, now all this stuff in the store just feels old. Oh my gosh. There's a gunship in there.
Yeah, that was the second. It was the second year, and I'm like, I'm not getting online, so I went to Kinko's and had it printed off.
This
I-
is like really well done.
I had no idea it was going to be it's probably $400 for that book.
You paid $400 to have this made?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
I didn't know what I was getting into, but yeah, so like I said, it was the second year of Bricklink. They just did online instructions. I'm like, I do not want to I'm on my computer all day at work. I do not want to get on my computer, so I printed those off, not knowing there was going to be many years afterwards. So
I cannot believe they cost $400.
well, of course, I got the best paper and the best print because I thought, well, if you're flipping through it, I don't want them tearing and everything.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
Yeah, the Thomas Rex says at the bottom. Zero point. That's a pretty cool one. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. I don't know what we're gonna do. We might have to get a whole new store.
The gold C3PO, all that's in there.
Oh, shoot. What?
Or is it the gold one or the silver one?
There's like, you're telling me Chrome Gold C3PO's in here? Like the Chrome Gold C3PO is like the exclusive.
Okay, no, then it's not that
Okay,
one.
yeah, it's PC-14. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's just a lame one. However, I have, what was the year where they put like the gold Vader in? Like one
Or
random
Chrome
box
Vader.
or Chrome Vader?
Did you get one?
Well, I've never opened any of those sets. Who
Oh,
knows?
from that year?
Yeah, I've got them all, but there could be one in there. Well, it'd be interesting. I don't know if Lego ever published that, they've been found or not.
I don't think they have. They haven't done that with Mr. Gold either.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
No one knows how many are left.
Yeah, and I have I think 2 boxes, or so I've got 4 complete sets of that.
Of the Series 10s
I think so.
that you haven't like checked or opened?
Yeah. Well, no, I have a bunch of season 10s I haven't opened. I'm not sure if I got the box. I think maybe I started at 14, started buying the full boxes. But
Oh, have you like felt them to see if it has Mr. Gold?
no, once I got what I needed,
So a very,
Put the
very
poly
off
bags.
chance you might have a Mr. Gold.
Well, you might have one of Mr. Gold.
Yeah. Oh, these are like all the ideas.
Yeah, this is the cool one in there.
I wonder how many people are out there in the world. Max, does this mean anything to you, or is this just like a lot of Legos?
Just Lego to me.
So it's just like,
I don't get it. Max doesn't understand.
we were unloading just a bunch of That is crazy. This is,
Sorry,
to
OCD.
Max, this is just meaningless, utterly meaningless.
Those are some of the, 2001, I think, is that small set right there.
This guy right here.
Yeah, the yellow head
2002.
Toys R Us sticker.
These guys are 2000. That's like 21 years old.
I know. I was sitting there thinking I started in 2000, or I started back up, so it's 25 years of this.
The Jaws sets in here. Dude, he has everything. This dude has everything. You didn't hype this collection up as much as... The gas when I opened up the door was like, what the heck?
Yeah, 2 Sabers, Yoda's somewhere around here.
Oh, Yoda's is in there?
That's 2 Lukes, but
Oh, okay. How did you buy 2 of the sail barges or something? Oh, of course. Fine. One to build, one to keep sealed.
well, it had Jabba the Hutt in there, so.
Yeah. Do you know what you're looking at here, Kyle?
The Star Wars stuff, not really.
Is any of this special to you? Oh my gosh, you did not just say that. You did not. This collection is naughty. There's a bunch of cool Star Wars stuff in here too. It looks like he has like all the 2005 sets. The Grievous Wheel. Oh, that's cool.
I
That's
just
the
put that
first time
there,
I've seen that one too. This is the Grievous Wheel. I want to see what this one looks like used. Check it out. And it looks amazing. Oh, the Arc 170. Palpatine's Arrest is in there too. Oh. There's just a fun item in here. Check it out. We got a Yoda clock.
Oh my gosh, I think it's cursed.
You thought that was cursed. Check this out.
No.
This is the last one right here. All right, Christopher, you can do the honors. Last bucket that we're bringing in the store.
It's got the Corvette I wanted to build.
Oh, I guess you can't build it anymore. You can always buy another one.
There you go.
But
All right, here we go.
it's gotta feel weird.
It does. This is it's good though. People are going to build them. So.
Yep, that's true.
I'll set this here since it doesn't go.
Yeah, that works.
Now that we've gotten everything inside the store, we have to do our due diligence and make sure that all of the sets that are on the list are here and in the specified condition that we paid for. To do this properly, we need to go over each set one by one, say the set number, the quantity, and the condition of it, and check it off on the list. Any discrepancies we'll have to go over after we've done going through the list. Over here, we got Max in the list. Isaiah's given him set numbers, and Max is putting them in the list and making sure that we have it. We also have Kyle and Faith up front going through the list and making sure everything is there. This is going to take us a while. It took us an hour and a half to get everything into the store. And while they're inventorying everything, I'm gonna have a little conversation with Christopher, and then I'll start helping inventory everything.
But yeah, let's talk about the Lego collection you got.
Sure.
I'm very, very curious about your journey and what's led up until this point. But I guess that brings us back to the beginning. We got to figure out where it's all started. So how did you first get into Lego?
Well, it all started. It was probably late 80s, I'm thinking. 5th, 6th, 7th grade. For Christmas or my birthday, I would get a Lego. I got Castle, and my brother got the Pirates. That's kind of where it started. And then I enjoyed building models growing up, but I didn't know what to do with them after we glued them all together. They'd kind of fall apart, or you only have so much shelf space to put a bunch of planes. So it's kind of like, well, what do I do with these? And you end up throwing them away so you can build another one. But Lego, I could build it, then I could take it apart, put it away, and then I can get it back out and build it. I switched over from models to Lego because of that.
So did you started with Lego, you switched to models for a little bit, or were you doing a little bit of both?
I think I was doing a little bit of both. I probably actually started off with models, and maybe that's what my parents were thinking. Like, oh, well, he might like, this Lego is like a model. You build it. So
Yeah, it's a better model, and you don't
Yeah.
have to throw it away like you were saying with the other models.
Yeah.
I mean, over the years, I mean, you've been collecting for how many years now?
Well, so I would say definitely 25 years I've been collecting.
Okay.
But some of those sets were, 80s, 90s. I stopped buying Castle when they started doing the base plate that was like half the castle.
Mm-hmm.
So it really wasn't Lego. You were just kind of sticking two pieces on a form that already looked. And I kind of like, oh, well, that's not fun. I wanted to build, not assemble. I know it sounds dumb. But it just like these base plates were half the castle. I stopped buying, and then of course high school and everything in the 90s. I don't think I really bought much. Then I left for the military, and oddly enough, on a Navy ship, there's zero room for Lego. So
There's probably some more important things.
they used other things on there. So 97, I got out, and then started college, graduated in 2000, and I was working at a movie theater as a projectionist. And then that's when The Phantom Menace came out.
Oh,
And,
sure.
it's like, boom, Star Wars is back. I loved the movies growing up. And lo and behold, Lego, here's some Star Wars sets. I bought a few. And then I watched the movie, and I hated the movie so bad. I didn't get like two. I think I'm missing two from that series because I wasn't going to buy anything with Gungans. Like I was going to fight against it. But that's probably when I started up my collection. Would be like that 2000 wave.
What's the craziest way that you've ever gotten a set? Do you have any crazy stories with sourcing a set or Facebook Marketplace deals, anything along those lines?
Not too bad. I mean, nothing too crazy. I think it was the Comic-Con, was it the Bespin build they had with Vader
Mm-hmm.
cutting off Luke's hand. Finding that was pretty difficult, and the price just kept going up and up and up. And so finally, I just pulled the trigger on that.
So for the most part, did you just buy from the Lego.com?
Yeah, I almost always did. I found Walmart would have deals. Well, back in the day, some of these have stickers of Toys R Us clearances. Way back when they would do clearances at the end of the year was a great time to go buy. And Toys R Us shut down. Target never usually has sales. Walmart from time to time would have sales. So I basically just said, okay, I'm going to order from Lego. They'll ship it to me. And then I get Lego points, and then I can turn around and use to buy things. So
yeah, now they just keep doing like 10%, 20%, 30% on Amazon until it's all gone.
Yeah,
stuff usually doesn't get down to like the 70%.
Yeah, no, they just don't sit on shelves like they used to.
Out of the whole $100,000 collection here, what is your favorite piece?
I would say there's two, and they're basically the same set. Would be my original castle, the Lionites castle, and then I really like the Star Wars Endor bunker.
Oh, that's a good one.
But in a way, it's basically a square castle. So I mean, it's kind of the same, but
it's not you're not talking about Ewok Village. You're talking the Endor bunker. So
Yeah.
the ATST.
yeah, the Endor bunker.
Really? Why? That's an interesting pick.
Yeah, I think one, it's not a ship. Not that I don't like Star Wars ships.
Mhm.
I mean, they're almost all ships, but it's not a ship, and it's not totally gray. It's got. I mean,
It's got some color.
yeah. The Ewok village is pretty cool, just in and of itself, with the treehouse and everything. But I guess I like that scene in the movie, and I've always liked that set.
Did you watch Return of the Jedi in theaters?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you how many times. But.
Oh, so that's probably is that your favorite scene from
I think so.
Star Wars?
Yeah, it was kind of a turning point, in that movie, and
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It's gotta be so cool. Though.
Yeah, I mean, like all the little furs were running around, and then everything the war kind of stopped, and they were cornered. And
That might be the thing I envy most from your generation is being able to watch Star Wars 4, 5, and 6 for the first time in movie theaters.
Yeah.
Like that must have been an unreal experience. When did you realize that your collection had gone out of control? I mean, I guess
that's a very polite way to put it. Yeah.
It's a lot. So maybe you don't think it had, or maybe you weren't right on his face. But
Well, to be honest with you, it wasn't till I think about the first time I reached out to you, was that like 4 or 5 months ago, I think. I just got to thinking, I've got all this Lego. I was planning on retiring and building Lego.
okay.
And I don't live at the house where the Legos are all at. And I was really excited when they come out with new sets. I would go through the Lego website and I'd order them all and I'd ship them to my mom who lives in that town. And then every 3-4 months she'd come over and My poor mother, he was hauling all these Lego boxes in and put them in my basement. And then every 6 months or so, I'd go home and open them up and just be like, wow, this is really cool. And then put it in a bin.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, it was neat and I enjoyed it, but it was kind of like, what am I doing? You know, I'm buying these to put them in a bin. You know, I'm not enjoying them. The idea of collecting them brought me some joy, but the joy of Lego, of building it, setting on the floor and not having my back hurt now that I'm older, you know, just assembling it and enjoying it, it's kind of past me. So that was when I realized, oh my goodness, I have a lot of Lego. You know, just kind of.
Yeah, you don't realize it until it's almost too late. You're like, oh shoot, like what do I do?
Yeah, what really sealed the deal, other than starting to talk with you and looking at what I had, was the quality and the price of this August wave. Although, you know, I bought the some of the sets that everybody said was overpriced and was horrible, and I thought, well, that means nobody's buying this, so probably resale later on.
Yeah.
But of course, that means now I'm buying a collection. I'm not buying Lego to play with. If I'm thinking I'll buy this now to sell it later on, but you know, it's kind of, again, like the joy of building starting to leave. But the collection had moved into my second bedroom in the basement, and I needed to buy all new bins, and it finally butted up against the treadmill. So like, okay, I gotta get the treadmill out of here just to buy bins to store more things. Then what am I doing with the treadmill? And I just kind of, wait a minute, what are you doing, Christopher? You know, like you know, I think you need to go to a class or talk to somebody. So I talked to you.
You know, Lego is very therapeutic, and I've heard that multiple times where talking to me is almost therapeutic for Lego collectors.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, you appreciate it, and you also know when things may have gone too far.
What's your favorite memory from collecting Lego?
From collecting?
Or just, I mean, it doesn't have to be collecting. It just can be Lego in general.
Yeah.
So the whole journey.
So there's probably two. One, I spoke about it earlier, but my old school castle sets were just in sandwich loaf bags back in the day. So I could pull those out and I would start building one and steal pieces from the other and the other because the bags would open. So basically it was one big bag full of like 12 castle sets. So at any rate, I'd build those out, and when my daughter was young, she would then set and use them like doll houses, which is funny because I thought, well, these are warrior castles and swords and spears and bows, and you know, you got to defend it, and she's got them all sitting down drinking tea, and you know, they're all like marching to the other place to go hang out.
So we got like the Black Falcon Knights and the Lion Knights. They're like got spears in hand, cups, drinking
buddies.
coffee.
Yeah. They're all just hanging out. You know, so I mean, and so what kills me, I wish I had a picture of it. That was a phase in her life where she wore princess dresses for everything. She's playing in the mud. It was a princess dress.
Oh my gosh.
You know, the big, huge ones with glitter and everything all over it. You know, so she's just sitting down there in her princess dress playing with that. So that was pretty neat because that was, I mean, I wasn't that young when I got them, but it reminded me of that.
You're almost like living vicariously.
Yeah, and it was just neat to see. Like, I never even thought to play with them like that. You know, like, I guess they could be friends. You know, like they just have different
do whatever.
shirts.
The kids' imaginations are amazing.
Yeah. And then I did enjoy. I would always take 2 weeks off at Christmas, and then I get a folding card table out and put it in front of the TV, and I'd play like all, you know, A Christmas Story, and then National Lampoon's with Christmas and Bad
Classic.
Santa. You know, I'd play all that, and I would set and I would build all the Christmas Village sets. And
Every year you do that?
every year, and then I'd set it all up kind of like on the dining room table, set up the whole village, and so it was up for Christmas. You know, kind of like the Hallmark keepsakes people would set up. I thought, well, I could build these and then take them apart.
Yeah, it sounds fun. Like a fun Christmas tradition to look forward to every year. Make the house all decorated, look nice.
Especially the one year the Good AT-AT came out, because then I built 3 of those, and then I took pictures of General Veers attacking the Christmas Village with the 3 AT-ATs coming down on it. I'll have to send those to you. They're pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah, we need to see those so I could put it up for the viewers. I need that.
It was fun.
How does it feel to let go of it all?
Today, it's almost relief. When I said yes over the phone, I kid you not, I was sad. I mean, it was kind of like I lost a piece of me, but I think what I lost was the idea of what it was. Now I'm happy it's going to go to people that are going to use them, collect them, or build them. You know, so that's what they're there for. That's what they should be used for.
Yeah,
So,
people are gonna be excited too because retired sets, seal in the box. It's hard to come by them. So when people, it's good that people like you do what you did because now people can enjoy them that otherwise wouldn't be able to.
yeah, it's kind of neat to see, like, oh, I remember that, and I was saving up, and I could only buy one or the other with my birthday money, and I bought this one, and I kind of want that one, so hopefully they can get it now with their older birthday money. Yeah,
Being to see the sets on the shelves and seal in the box, great condition. It brings you back to when you first saw it on the shelves at Toys R Us, Target, Walmart. It's amazing. What made selling your collection to Whoppy Bricks the best choice instead of selling it yourself?
I actually have a magazine that I get out of Europe. They have an article in there that talks about if you're selling a collection, kind of how to do it, or what to do, what not to do. And the guy was saying selling it yourself is, if you're selling one or two, that's one thing. But even then you can have problems. You got the seller fee, whatever site you use, you got to buy a box, you got to ship it, and then you got to deal with, the more you ship, the more you got to deal with returns. What if it was UPS crushed it by accident? Well, now you got to return, and you got a product you can't really sell again. And they kind of came up with a formula and was like, well, if you can get this cash, hand it to him and walk away. It's kind of like, this is like, yeah, you want that number that you see that retail is, but that comes with the headache of what you guys are good at. Seeing your YouTube videos. If I was to try to auction something off, who's going to go to my website? Maybe one or two people that accidentally come across it. You seem to be the biggest shop that I could find that's moving product.
Okay.
And so with the size of this collection, I did get a hold of a couple of the, was it like Bricks and Figs kind of chain store? The ones out in Boston, the ones in Fort Wayne, they were all extremely excited, but they needed to buy it over the course of 2 years. And I needed to store it, we'll give you X dollars a month and you bring X product, and we'll work through it. We just don't have the the size and things like that. So
being able to buy it all right away, that was the biggest factor, you'd say?
Yes, I would say yes.
I mean, the first factor too was just you never even consider it sounded like selling it on your own. You knew, if I can get this price, I'm moving it. I'm getting rid of it.
I would say for whatever it was in my head after probably reading that article, I thought, okay, well, this is fair. And so let's see.
Okay. Out of curiosity, what was the percentage that the article said, or what were the specifics?
I want to say they said if you get 70% cash.
70%.
I could be wrong on that, but.
And did they say how to value the collection?
They did not. So like I used Brick Set, because then I could key in, because I was probably addicted to the collection. So if I key the numbers in there, it tells me, like, I think there are 200,400 minifigures you just bought from me.
200,000 minifigures?
Yeah, total.
What?
In that entire set.
That includes the sealed sets, though, right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. So
wow.
Like just minifigure people, and out of that entire set, I think there's like 200,000 something.
There's no way there are 200,000 minifigures.
Because
even at $1 a figure, that's $200,000.
Yeah. I'll take a look. Afterwards. We'll correct this. But so I kind of like the site because you just key the number in and it does all the work for you.
I guess, yeah. Shout out Brickset. You enjoyed their site?
I do. Yeah, and it's like supposedly, now this is just out of the people using it worldwide, but my collection was like 580th in the world.
You're kidding.
So there's 579 people who have one more or more than I do. But
I mean, you said you knew how many minifigures you had. Well,
we'll look it up here when we're done. Yeah, I can log.
But that got me thinking. Do you know how many sets were in the collection?
Now, I may be wrong, but I thought it was like 1,700 sealed sets and 480 used sets.
That's almost 2,200 sets.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Now that goes all the way down to like a CMF in the bag, or the gift with purchase type things. But
it was mostly big stuff. You didn't have a lot of CMFs. That's a lot of sets. Yeah. And I got one more question for you. What's next for you now that the collection's gone?
That is a good question. I don't really have an answer for that. We'll be in Boston for a while. I got my Fort Wayne house. I'm trying to find a new group of people to hang out with. So I don't know if I'll get back into tennis and working out, or I have a motorcycle I love riding. So I'm sure I'll put a couple accessories on that. I'm not building. So I'll probably still watch your videos. I enjoy, the entertainment value out of that.
Is that how you found us?
I did.
YouTube? Okay.
Yeah, I was watching, a different person, and then, the suggestions and everything. You were up towards the top. It was neat.
But yeah, enough about that. I mean, how does it feel, I guess, to
have your whole like future of hobby and all this time freed up. How does it feel? Is it exciting? Are you nervous? Tell me about it.
It's exciting. At 51 to think, okay, what am I going to do now? This is something I did for 25 years.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's exciting to see what I may get myself into, knowing that 25 years worth of collecting is going to Lego people. It's going to people. If people want and love Lego, will come to a store like this.
But yeah, that was great. Thanks, Christopher, for coming out and
You're welcome.
answering my questions. It's
Yeah.
been great hearing about your journey. Do you have any other comments you think that'll be valuable to the viewers before we end the interview?
Play with your Lego. That's what they're there for. Collecting is fun, but I think playing with them is a lot better. I'd say play with your Lego.
I like you, Christopher.
Yeah. It's great meeting you.
Yeah, it's great talking to you today. We finished going over everything and set it up in the back to condense as much as possible and provide as much space in the store and as much room for operations. It's still taking up a lot of space, but it's condensed and taking up less space. When we went over our list, there were a few discrepancies. Let's go over that right now. So all of this stuff right here is stuff that was not on the list. So we had to make sure that we gave him a fair offer. So we added up all these values and gave him a new offer for the items. Another thing that happened though was some of the lists, some of the sets were not there that were supposed to be, and some of them were actually used, but he listed them as new. So at the end of the day, there were some discrepancies. These helped make up for those mistakes, and we're able to give him an extra $1,000, more than he anticipated getting, because these sets weren't on there. Even though that some stuff was missing, we're still able to give him $100,000. You obviously can't see what was missing, but he was missing a decent amount of stuff, and some sets were used that were supposed to be new. So I noticed it looks like a lot. There's definitely more than $1,000 worth of stuff here, but the missing stuff is what's bringing it down on the extras. So at the end of the day, he's getting $101,000 for his Lego collection. Cash has been secured, right, Christopher? It's a lot smaller than the package you brought on the way here, but there is the 100, and then I got the extra 1,000 right here for you.
All right.
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing this stuff to us, reaching out.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
This has been great. It was a good experience. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Yeah, of course. I figured I'd get you a Wappy Brick sweatshirt too, so that when if anyone ever asks you where all your Lego at, there you go. Or if you're ever wearing it, you can tell people about it. Turn it into a sweatshirt. Yeah. Start with this big whole truck full of Lego, and now down to the last package from Wappy Bricks. The job is finished. Christopher just left, and that was some of the most fun I've ever had buying a collection before. I'm so excited about this purchase. It was definitely a great buy for the store, and Christopher left happy. It was 10 out of 10 experience, and he gave us a great idea for how to make procedures better during his trade-in. So thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment something positive for the video, something you enjoyed or something that's going on in your life. Why not? Let's start a conversation in the comment section below. Check out our other videos on the end screen now.